Oh yeah, I need to actually set up the stream. Sorry, I was lost in thought for a little second there. I'm pretty sure we're on part 24. Yep, okay. I've updated everything appropriately. We're good. Okay, there's a lot of things I've kind of had to think about, recently. I thought quite a lot about the whole situation with Sebastian, and haven't really made any real headway on that. Like either way, in terms of like whether or not Whimsy would actually like turn him in or not. Ugh, I mean, she did. I can't remember if the save I had before the backup save, as it were, is from just before the decision or from just before the boss fight. I'm pretty sure it was just before the boss fight, which I did not enjoy. I mean, I might enjoy it more replaying it and just divorcing myself from any um, attempt to actually roleplay my way through it, because there's no roleplaying through it. It's a freaking boss fight. The goal is to defeat his uncle and then have him cast Avada Kedavra on him. Making us something of an accessory to a crime of passion, I guess. I don't know. I think that's second degree or a form of second degree. We actually just looked it up quick. Okay, so it is intentional killing that was not premeditated. I think a crime of passion is probably a at least a spin-off of second degree murder. But anyway, first I just want. I mean, I've already talked about my disdain for culture war. I also have a disdain, more fleshed out at this point, for the idea of cancel culture. Like, and my most recent thought is off the top of my head. There's only two people who. Okay, three people actually. Now I'm really thinking about it, who entirely deserve to be canceled. Harvey Weinstein, Matt Lauer, and Bill Cosby. Like people who actually knowingly and willfully do things to harm other people are the scum of the earth and deserve to be canceled. Ellie, please. I'm so... Don't interrupt me, okay? Like, Kat is interrupting me. I always and forever. Like, when I'm trying to talk about something serious, she comes in here for cuteness. I think she thinks I'm upset, and I kind of am, but like I am not really upset. Like I am just passionate about what I'm talking about, and expressing feelings. I'm getting in the zone, and she's kind of in the autism zone, whatever, and she's making herself a bit irritant. I don't know what else to say, but like, so basically, I think what, like, okay, so like, J.K. Rowling is a what I kind of believe from what I heard and from the books that she's written, at least the Harry Potter books, which are only books I've actually read. Because I mean the one thing I am standing by is not reading or consuming anything connected to her that is not Harry Potter. She published a book called The Christmas Pig, which I'm never going to read because unless she miraculously changes her tune. Anyway, I think it's best. My feelings are best set up with the idea that she is a good person with a extremely bad take. I think that our attempts to cancel her and to cancel anyone like her, or in a similar kind of situation, aka most recently, of course, the Dilbert guy. You're not going to like accomplish anything. You're not going to make them any less transphobic or racist, because Ellie, please, I am talking about a serious subject here. You are not contributing anything meaningful with your meowing. Oh. It's okay. I'm okay, Ellie. Besides the fact that I'm probably gonna, I'm putting my potential career on the line by giving what people are gonna think is a really bad take on the effectiveness of cancel culture. Because, okay, like all you're doing is you're pushing them further into their little corner. When you should be, I don't know. Like you should be more sympathetic. You should be more, reaching out for a dialogue. I feel like Dave Chappelle in some ways was like kind of open to it, but then I have no freaking clue what happened there. I don't think there's any like um I think the trans community thought that his like demands for like how this would happen were too much, when I thought like, maybe they were kind of reasonable in a way, like. But it's not like the trans community has an agent that can reach out to his agent. You know, like I'm not sure how that works. I don't think it really works that way. Um, so yeah, Ellie, what's wrong? Everything? But I guess what I'm getting at is that canceling people is not constructive. It is literally destructive. It's toxic in my opinion. Anyway, getting back to Sebastian and the game we're playing. I don't think I have anything to add that I haven't already said. Like so far, I'm inclined to stand behind Whimsy's current choice. Like part of it was instinctual, part of it was kind of just the shock of the moment. I think for her, just kind of. I mean, part of her is probably not shocked, to be honest. Um, was worried something like this was probably going to happen eventually. It's just that she didn't quite believe it that he would go so far as to actually utilize the killing curse. Especially against his own uncle. But, I mean, part of her, I think maybe will want to report it personally. To be honest, like, partly because, I mean, honestly, I think if we had the full leeway, I would want an option to basically be like, you need to turn yourself in. You throw yourself at the mercy of the magical corpse, because that's gonna, you know, lead to some of the best outcomes you could hope for. Because if we just try to go out of our way to cover this whole thing up, um, someone's gonna find out. and like all of our futures are gonna be on the line. I'm not even sure if there is such a thing as a temporary. Um, maybe there is like a short tenure. I don't know what the you know. Like, are all sentences to Azkaban lifetime sentences? Um, like, I know that unforgivable curses are a lifetime sentence, at least for adult wizards. I don't know. Again, I don't know about minors. Um, I have a feeling we might find out. But I definitely think she's probably going to Poppy with at least some of this. And it's being like, am I a terrible friend? I think that would be kind of her chief concern. Because she is above all else good. And, you know, maybe if I were a GM and Whimsy were a player, like, I might consider I'm probably against the idea of adjusting people's alignment based on their actions, but this would be an interesting case where her alignment might shift to neutral rather than just purely chaotic. Although she already leans neutral, I would say. Um, she's just more willing to bend the rules than most. But there is a breaking point, and that's and Sebastian's actions are that breaking point. Um, but she is his friend as much as I don't quite understand why she's his friend or he's her friend. Um, like a lot of that is the game projecting what it wants the relationship to be. Um, like I think with regard to the debate of what does and does not just constitute a role playing game, Hogwarts Legacy definitely, like, at least in my view, like, compare this to frickin' Outer Worlds. There's no debate. Outer Worlds is a role playing game. At least as far as the role playing part of it's concerned. And, at that point, the remainder of the debate is about whether or not it's a game, which is freaking. Like, it has role playing, and it's a game. This game does technically have a degree of role playing, but it's very binary. In fact, that's the worst thing about it. It has what I don't know, should be considered maybe KISS syndrome. I'll create my own lore, even though I'm not lore. I'm not the lore runner. But there's a philosophy that, like, one of the game designers behind, I think Skyrim and particularly Fallout 4, called "Keep It Simple, Stupid," and it's part of the reason why, like, the dialogue system in why a lot of the way, like, the way that the dialogue system works, probably the way that the perk system works in Fallout 4 are based on the "Keep It Simple, Stupid" philosophy. This is even more. Like, we don't have, like, here's the sarcastic response, here's the, like, there's literally, like, in any given dialogue choice, for the most part, we've only had two options, except for, like, the sorting hat, which basically just is literally just pick which house you're in on, you want. But I don't think we've ever had a dialogue branch that has more than two options unless it's a series of questions that we can ask. Beyond that is just, like, the worst example in my opinion is, like, the question of, like, every wizard should know Avada Kedavra, or nobody should know Avada Kedavra. Like, that was the biggest kind of. I mean, granted, I'm not sure how much it would have helped for us to have the option of, well, some wizards should know Avada Kedavra. It really depends on the situation. Like, it is kind of a black and white thing in a lot of ways. I do wonder, like, how Avada Kedavra works in terms of actual gameplay mechanics. Like, I am curious. I'm probably not going to do it because I'm too invested in the role-playing aspect. But Avada Kedavra is supposed to be, like, nearly unblockable. And, like, the most you can do is physically dodge the spell. Like, that's the most, you either physically dodge the spell or someone else takes it, or someone else takes the blow for you and grants you sacrificial protection from further attempts and even that has certain limitations. I mean, I do kind of wonder exactly, because I believe in Harry Potter it was literally his coming of age that, like, was the limit of a sacrificial protection. So if someone sacrifices themselves out of love and you're an adult wizard, you're screwed. So actually, I think that, I had to like really try to remember, because I think there were, I think it was just a particular aspect of that only lasted until other aspects that were permanent, or would have been permanent if not for Voldemort finding ways to circumvent it. Anyway, um, I don't know. I'm still very much inclined to just stick with the choice that I've already made. Look at how happy Whimsy is. Her best friend's going to ask her best friend. Her second best friend? I don't know. He's probably like the least best friend, to be honest, for Whimsy's particular it's just the game again. I think goes out of its way to push Sebastian as the best friend. There's a bunch of side quests we could potentially do. Like on our way there.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
May I have a moment of...
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular Dirical.
Ah, yes. The magical bird can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that Muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino Dirical known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Ellie? Oh. Wait.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the Diricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwenira and not rescuing all the Diricles?
Gwenira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her lovely plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other Diricles seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Please don't get like this. Ellie. Elian. Ellie. God, you're stupid. Please?
Can you tell me what the Dirical den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the Diricles lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white Dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night.
Hey.
I do hope you're able to save her.
I'm done being grumpy. You should be done being grumpy too.
Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
Yep, I'm not like you usually do.
I suppose I should watch for Gwenira. At night, apparently.
Well, you should go away. Either make yourself comfy, or there we go. You don't sound like you're comfy yet. Of course, I have to go there at night. Well, although it's still technically night, so hopefully it'll continue to technically be night. And
It's all about having a keen eye. I mean,
When we're done here, I'm going to take the whole
I'm really far away from the computer. All I can see, well, anyway.
This must be the Dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwenira? Revelio. Levioso. Now, I'm only trying to help. Potato. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Levioso.
There we go.
Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know. Revelio.
The only one I... Whatever. It at least seems to have calmed down for now. I need to get some more Wawa. Ellie, I spoke too soon. I'm not telling you to calm down. I'm just saying that you appear to have calmed down, and then the moment I mentioned it, you're no longer calm.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, hello. Any luck?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwenira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwenira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
Ellie, what's going on with you?
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts.
Stop right there, or I'll make you stop!
Hey!
Too hard.
I was just passing through. Ellie, you can't be here calmly. I'm done talking about things that upset me. It's not your turn suddenly.
Eaten.
Hello,
Ellie,
madam.
you need
Is
to get
everything
down.
all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough.
Why?
But add Ashwinders into the picture, and, well,
Why don't you just
I
let me
love
play this game in
Rococo,
peace?
but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
She actually sells,
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
oh, that's not even... Okay, Ellie,
Thank you
could
for
you
stopping
please
by.
just get away from me if you're going to be like this? Like, you sound like you don't like being in my lap, but you keep on getting up here. Like, I let you leave, and now you're back being grumpy again. What do you want from me? I can't understand what you're saying because it's all grumpy meows, and I don't know what I can do to remedy this. I could. Here, I'm gonna try and refill her water. Maybe she needs more clean water. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm sorry. I don't know. This toy too. Okay, you can't say I didn't try. I don't know why she expects me to play with her. That's quite far away. It's like taking a morning stroll. There's
These
more
rocks have
time
seen
out.
better days.
Need to investigate some ruins.
Revelio.
Dead goblins. The only good goblins, obviously, if you listen to Sebastian. A small dragon.
Revelio.
Well, that's a upgrade of a sort. It does have the laceration free trait. Like any one is definitely like, I think our. Like granted, this gives us 10 more offense. This gives us like nearly 20 more offense.
Revelio.
It's a bunch of moonstone. Yep.
Revelio. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, to find a way inside.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Is this one of those infamous targets?
Now, here's this ash white. I better find a way around them. Bombarda!
That goblin elm you pilfered.
Stupefy!
I want that back now.
Stupefy!
Pay for your...
Stupefy!
Get out of this alive. Takes gumption to steal stolen... I plan to make quick work of you.
Hey, we completed our challenge of defeating infamous foes.
Incendio!
Nice try!
Rookwoods don't go down. Hi, serve your mistress!
Superfly!
Expulso!
Well, Revelio.
Is that a freaking troll down there? Yep, that would be a troll.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
It's Sagittarius.
Revelio.
That's a little disconcerting. Or disorienting maybe would be the better term.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Certainly looks to be the place. I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Where in Merlin's name am I?
That's the pulse, so that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. What does this expect? Okay, it looks like... Was it already on?
Wingardium Leviosa.
I need another one that requires fire.
Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This can't be it. Must be a way through. There we go.
Confringo. Revelio.
Trashwinders. Should have expected company.
Miss a payment
Oh, the
with me,
puzzle.
and I'll make you pay. Go on. Always claim any...
Wait, is that the hippogriff from my treasure map?
You shouldn't go about stealing You're the one who freed our hippogriff. I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. I'm just warming up. Hard to pin down. You might want to look up.
What?
You want exposure?
What a dreadful lot.
So
You can use that, Will. I thought you had to be hiding to use it.
Expulso! What are your thoughts on electricity? Death from above! Expulso! Man, are you? What have you done? You made a great.
You little coward!
Is that enough? Ow!
Petrificus totale! Infringo! Avada!
Shame nobody saw that. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
Unequip the ultimate scar. I wanted to. I'm just gonna go with our. Overcoat, which I really like.
Confringo! Confringo!
Did we? Okay. There we go.
Revelio. Revelio.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio.
It's just a means of concealing the mechanism to getting in deeper.
Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait, this isn't the right one. Where is it?
Confringo.
This is definitely a...
Glacius.
Huh. Of course they're Imperi here. I'm not in combat. I'm in...
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Yeah, this is all solved. Didn't seem to do anything immediately.
Revelio.
That seems to be the one that we were looking for, but no idea how to frickin' open it.
Revelio.
I don't know if there's any way to take the puzzle thing from over.
Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, I think I might get it.
Confringo. Glacius. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. 'Cause I can't. 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 Revelio.
Yeah, that's clever. They have two puzzles, one where it's the goal is to get it over, the other way, or to get it on the other side, the other one's to get it from the other side.
Revelio.
Okay. Any insights, Whimsy? No?
Confringo.
Okay. They're all lit. Gondor calls for aid. Oh.
Revelio. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler.
That seems like progress. Okay, so I'm still seriously wondering what
Revelio.
what the other thing did for me. Did it actually do something in the other room? Did it like summon the stairs? No, the stairs have always been here. This is probably a poorly designed puzzle. Because the best way to design a puzzle is to make sure that you have a very good idea of what each mechanism does. Otherwise, it's
Wingardium Leviosa.
I mean, it sure does something, but it appears to have done nothing. If it does something like further along, or how am I supposed to know that? How am I supposed to understand what the hell this does? either they're missing something obvious or they didn't make it obvious enough. Or both. They made it only slightly obvious and not exceedingly obvious. Go to hell? What? Okay. Why are there other guys past this point? How did they get past the trap? It's something you should always ask as a game designer.
More Ashwinders.
Where's that goblin? How did that feel? Cost us out. That's satisfying. You won't know this one, Luke. I must try, will you? No. Incendio! Hang on! They say I could do this all day.
Okay.
Potato! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Come on, too afraid to fight back?
No one takes what? Ride and bite. Pathetic. I'm embarrassed for you. Explosive that. I see better. Another pitiful beast caught in. Potato! That was a mistake. Cynthia! Had enough yet? To your knees. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Why don't we have the electrify?
Don't do that!
Exploso!
Is this Hogwarts bad?
Not my step, I'll admit. Flash! Incendio!
That's the best you can do.
He's the one who took the goblin out. Terrific as totality!
You ignore it quite well.
What? I dodged it! I hit the button to dodge it and I didn't dodge.
Terrific as totality!
I wonder if the enemies don't seem to follow the same rules as us.
Terrific as totality!
Should be considered a negative.
And no one to share in my victory. Revelio.
Okay. I know this is not a trap.
Revelio.
Wait, is that restored? I don't know.
Revelio.
Oh, that's in another room. Okay. It's a little balcony area. Okay.
Revelio. Here.
Accio puzzle thing. There we go.
Guardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Guardium Leviosa.
Oh, looks more like a. Okay, that's levitation.
Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Okay, so we just need to find the.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, we're trapped in here. Well, it was a fun game while it lasted.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Oh, is there something somewhere? Oh, over here. Cool.
This Niffler is a tricky one. Revelio. Leviosa. Settle yourself. capture a niffler.
This is the second niffler we've caught. I mean, it's the first one we've caught on purpose, I guess. Or, well, no, the second one we caught on purpose. The third one, the second one we caught as part of a quest.
Revelia.
Ah, we're back at the beginning. Oh, I didn't know that equipping items with better stats.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Why do I keep...
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
There's another one.
I should investigate.
Huh.
Wonder who lives here.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
Fluffy. Keeping him.
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Yeah, stop doing that.
This looks intriguing.
Like a freaking hedge. Dragon. Thinking of a Stephen King novel.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I should have
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
done this to begin with. Oh, there we go.
Levioso.
Another puzzle?
Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
I don't see where the next stage of this is at all. Like there's no... It's up there?
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Accio. Revelio.
Okay, how do I... It seems to be underground. It was above me before, now it's below me.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What?
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Okay. That's kind of clever, but
What are you up to now?
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
okay.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own.
So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Okay.
Revelio. Levioso. I'll look after you. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. I should investigate. Revelio.
I'm giving some serious consideration to calling it an early night. Like, nighttime is kind of ideal for streaming because green screen, but at the same time, I'm just getting increasingly tired.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
What's this lamppost and a street sign? Oh, there's that... the Skyrim choir again.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, this is new.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Huh.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Accio.
That's interesting. So it's not just a thing it can climb onto, it's a thing that actually modifies the terrain. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure what the hell is up with the water tripping me.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. This must be the place.
And Child Fate was in the Undercroft, so I'm imagining it's before our choice. So, We do, I believe, have a backup save that we've got to take care of not to override.
Very well. Lord of the Shore, show yourself.
We need to actually like this is the roast about it. Utilize the terrain, boss.
You are a fierce one.
What happens when we run out of things to throw at it? Which typically we may have done. We have hopefully really stock up on herbology. That's what I'm imagining we're supposed to do, and I am completely unprepared. I don't know, can mandrakes really hurt it? I think mandrakes are just... Oh, okay, that actually... Oh, we could actually hit with spells.
Can't we talk about this? Bombarda!
Phase 2. Whimsy, your aim is terrible.
I should think he'd be a bit weak by now. Confringo! Confringo! Glacius!
Dangerous.
Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo!
Game over.
I need your help, friend.
You've been attacking me this whole time! This is the ultimate mount. I mean, granted, it might be a mount that can attack too. Okay, okay. That's kind of neat. I'd rather have a dragon mount, but maybe in Hogwarts Legacy too.
No need to race now, my friend.
Maybe we should have led with the Neo.
Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
My imagination, I suppose. Levioso!
Here we go.
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
Slow down now. There. What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Levioso!
Faster!
I don't think this is very effective.
Quicker. No need to race now, my friend.
Levioso!
I don't think
Levioso!
his offensive capabilities are that great.
Levioso! Levioso!
Faster!
There you go.
Here we go.
Slow.
That's proper feeble, that egg!
Slow.
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
It's you. Us and that woman, isn't it? One fixated on Merlin. Shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs.
I should investigate. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
That's just pitiful!
Now you're just...
Them spiders. Number.
Time for you all to clear out.
That goblin helmet pill. I want that back now.
I guess we gotta leave you behind, buddy. Stick you in my box.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber.
Hey, pause in the middle of the memory. I need some water. Oh well, let's get dehydrated then.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! alive.
How? Oh, that... She's alive. Okay. Of course. I take it he's a Slytherin. Oh, off to Azkaban.
The caverns below Hogwarts where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
That's probably enough for now. Hoping we can get owls from our friends too, because it feels like we're really approaching the end game very quickly.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Of course, it's a level above what we already have. is there? Yeah, we definitely need to go and sell.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Where are you? Penny! There you are.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a night here. So as usual, there are a bunch of things you can do that'll take a few seconds every time, as well as other things that are just a bit more involved. And of course, all of that is entirely up to you. As always, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time,